Hey everybody, what is going on? Serial Lover Jive here, and today I'm playing Entropia Universe. What we're going to be doing today is a classic 27, it should be 25, but we're doing the 27 PED mining run. The reason I picked 27 is because that is my lucky number. It actually just happens to be how much universal ammo I had on me, and I didn't want to go back to storage, so we're doing a 27.1 PED mining run. So let's get ready, folks, and let's hope for some good drops. What I'm doing today is I'm going to Treasure Island. So Treasure Island is this place where I've actually found my largest claim ever just up here. Like just right up here I found my largest claim ever. I think that was on video that's posted. That was a while ago, but I'm going to try, well, I'm always trying to get a repeat of that claim, but I'm going to try again, and this time I'm going to, a place that has worked for me in the past, so I'm hoping it's going to work again. Again, this was like a year ago, so those of you who are like, Serial Overdrive did good here, maybe I can. Don't think so. Well, it's no guarantee. After I got this drop, a lot of people did go here, and they said that their luck was pretty good. But the thing is, it's been a year. Like, loot changes, markup changes, everything changes. So I don't know if this is going to be a good area, bad area, or what, but we're going to drop in and see how it goes. Actually, I don't want to do that. If I drop down there, I'm going to die, and I don't think I can mine. I can't mine here, can I? Oops. And of course, we hit the wrong button. There we go. Can I mine here? Yeah. All right. No, I cannot mine here. Okay, so we're going to have to run a little bit more, and then we'll get to mining. But yeah, I'm hoping that we're going to get another good loot drop, and we're just going to see how this video goes. So for those of you wondering, the name of the game right now is To Beat the Chicken. That's a very specific game that I like to play when I'm playing Entropia Universe. So what I do is I put some chicken in the oven, and then I try and get a mining run done before my food's ready. Yeah, it's a pretty easy game to play, assuming you're not a vegetarian, and if you are, then you just automatically lose the game. Anyways, I'm like cooking something right now, so I figured I'd get a mining run done, like get it out of the way, just because I had a little bit of time, and like these short little mining runs I do, they're great for like great little like time killers, right? Like let's say you've got like 10 minutes, right? You can, maybe not 10 minutes, but let's say you got like 15-20 minutes. It's a good time for a nice little mining run. You don't need to spend too much. Usually you can just drop a few, and if you get lucky and you hit something big, the timer on that claim is going to be a lot higher. So some of you might not know this, but like the bigger the claim, the longer you have to pull it up from the ground, to the point where if you get like a super huge claim, you have like an unlimited time period. All you've got to do is just come back and pull it up, I think. I've never gotten a claim that big, but that's what I've heard. So here's the thing, like if you're one of those, like, if you're making the run and you get something huge and you're like, oh no, I don't have time, you just gotta log in sometime in the next day or two to pick it up. And also you can just leave it on default. Like you can leave your computer running and just auto pull until it's all over, and then depending on what computer you have, that might be fine. I don't know, like if power is a huge concern in some places. I don't think it is, but who knows. If it is, maybe you don't want to do that. Ooh, that was nice. We got some cobalt. I think that's is that one of my dailies, or is it Cald? I don't know. Let me check. Look at that. I hotkeyed the missions, just like one of you guys said. Someone recommended that in one of my videos. They're like, you keep switching to missions. Like, you keep spending all this time looking through. Why don't you hotkey it? And I'm like, huh, that is a really good idea. I should just hotkey that stuff. I don't know why I didn't do it. So I went ahead and did it. I'm getting a lot more proactive recently. Anytime like someone points something out that works, I'm trying to just be like, all right, I'm going to be that guy now that just like you point it out, you say this works, and it takes me 2 seconds to do. You know what I'm doing? I'm doing it. So I'm trying to be a lot more proactive just in general. I still can't find the claim, but that's because I'm doing a few things at once here. But we got another claim right here, so that's nice. Where is this daily mission? I'm looking for it, but I'm not seeing it. It's because I'm doing too many things at once, because I know there's a hoglow off to my right. I definitely need to avoid that. Those things are a little too high level for me. It's getting to the point where I'm getting closer. Oh no, it's Cald that I need to get, and then I get 1 daily challenge. Alright, Calderite's a little bit harder probably. I'm not going to be able to find that, but let's see. You never know. Yeah, so we've got some hoglows off here. These guys are if you're mining in this area, that's what you really got to watch. They're level 31. They're not too big, but they can still hit you for a nice little punch. Let's drop again. See if we can't get a double here, or triple, I guess. We already got the double. We're looking for the triple. If you guys want to see the depth, here they are. You can see like we got a poor and a very poor, so the timers aren't, it's 1 hour. That's how long you've got until the claim expires. So for those of you wondering, like, claim expirations are a thing. MindArt does that specifically just so their database and areas don't get clogged with just claims that people left sitting there. That's why I always recommend people pick claims up right away. I've heard of some people doing these mining drops where they'll run in a line, right? Like they'll do a straight line, keep dropping, then they come back and pick everything up. And what you risk there is if your computer disconnects, if you have internet problems, you might have 50 PEDs sitting out there that just expires and claims. So that's why I never recommend you mine like that. I always recommend you drop. If you find it, you go, you pick it up. It is harder to go in a straight line or to do a grid or whatever you're trying to do, but I think it's worth it. Another thing to always keep in mind is just like, you know, like these things do expire, but if you get a huge claim and then you get kicked off, like you've still got 24 hours. You should be fine. Don't lose sleep over it. You know, don't lose sleep over a game no matter what. Actually, like if you're playing Entropia Universe and going to bed at night and losing sleep because of something that happened in the game, stop playing. Like if you're watching my videos and you're losing sleep over something I said, stop watching. You know, like just. It's a recreational activity, and the second it starts bugging you, it's not recreational anymore. I know some people like they complain about the grind, but that's the thing. Like when I go on like a vacation, right? Like I take a lot of vacations. Everybody knows that. When I go on a vacation though, I don't want to I want to go to the beach. Like I like going to the beach. I like laying out and just taking in the sun, right? Everybody likes doing that. But at the same time, like, I don't feel like I've succeeded at a vacation until, like, I come back on that last day and I'm just like, holy shit, I'm tired. I saw a lot, I did a lot, I had an amazing time, but I am tired as fuck. I want to just sleep for the next 5 days. And it's like, well, you've got work, so you can't sleep for 5 days. But next weekend, you know what you're doing? You're sleeping all day long, just hanging out, playing video games, and watching TV. That's my relaxation time when I get back from vacation. My relaxation during a vacation is just getting to do everything, getting to see everything, like just taking it all in. So I mean, I get the people that are grinding, and then like that relaxation is like after a good grind, you're like, whew, it's done, it's over. I get that. If you're that type of person, if you got like that type of personality, 100% get it. Like, no hate. But if it's something that's like seriously bugging you, and it's like, oh, you know, like you're just getting stressed about it, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Anyways, we're going to cut in a little bit. I'm trying to go across like Hoglow territory because sometimes the loot's a little bit better there. Right now we're hitting it pretty hard if you guys see this. Like we're getting claim after claim after claim, and these are some not high level, but these are some better claims than you'd expect. Very poor claims. Those are pretty legit claims in my opinion. Like if you're getting small, if you're getting like the very poor, I think is like the 3, right? That's like a 1.5 PED claim. That means that you've just pulled off the run, like you pulled off that drop, you're breaking even. When you get a bigger claim, like when you're getting these poor claims, that means you're coming in the profit. Like this is a real good mix that we're seeing here. So I've got some faith. We've only dropped to 8 probes, and I'm sure that I'm pretty certain that we're actually in the profit zone right now. Yeah, we're definitely in the profit zone. See, like that tiny, that's what I don't like to see. Because if you get a lot of tinies, it can feel like you're getting all these claims. But in reality, you're still losing about like 0.8 PEDs a drop. Which doesn't sound like much. It doesn't feel like much. But if that's all you're getting, like that ain't good. That's not good, you know? So that's one thing to keep in mind. A lot of people, they think like if they're just getting claims, they're winning, but you can still take a loss and get a claim every drop. It's just you're not getting good claims every drop, and then maybe you get a very poor here or there, but you can still take a loss. Obviously, a claim is better than no claim, but I think you guys understand what I'm saying here. And mining is a lot more hit or miss. Like the more PEDs you spend, the more it averages out. I think mining more so than hunting. Like, hunting, you can kill a few mobs and still come break even. Mining, if you're just going to drop, like, a couple probes, there's a very good chance you're either going to make a ton or you're going to lose a ton, percentage-wise, not money-wise. So don't go out and say like, oh, well, Serial Overdrive told me I could drop 5 probes and make a ton, and I only made 5 PDs. It's like, well, no, you doubled your money there. That's huge percentage-wise, but not huge monetarily. Anyways, we're getting some nice drops here. We've got some Force Nexus. That used to have a huge markup, but now it's gone just because MindArc destroyed the Mind Essence market. Some Light and Dust, again, that used to have a huge markup. A lot of these mining things, like, they used to have really good markups, and just because of some of the changes MindArc's done to the crafting system, the markup is just not there anymore. Ooh. So we got a mineral resource dropped real close here. I'm feeling something good, so I'm gonna drop another one. This is sort of an educated drop. I know I didn't find any antimatter, so I'm just dropping for ores. And it didn't work out, but at least we saved ourselves a little bit of money. Sometimes you guys will see me doing like the double drop. Even if I find just an ore, if it's a big hit, I'll drop for both. But that actually is not the best case scenario. Like, what you really want to do is you want to drop for whatever you found. So if you find both of them, if you find ores and antimatter, I'd say always drop for another one, just because the area seems to be going good, like looting good. But if you just find an ore and it's a high enough claim, maybe you want to drop again and see what you can find, or just do a little bit of an overlap. That's another thing. You can overlap your finds by a little bit, and then you sort of cover the same area twice. But if you found a claim, like, see, I found a claim like right here, so I maybe dropped here. So if I want to drop a little bit more with an overlap, then I can get that outer edge that I might have missed because the finder found this claim first. So just think of it as like a, like, you know how like there's like the radius damage attacks, I forget what it's called, the area of impact attacks, right? This is sort of like an area of impact attack, but the first thing it hits is where all the damage goes. That's how mining works. So the first claim that your probe hits is what's going to be popping up on your radar. If there's another claim in the area, you just don't see it because that wasn't hit. So that's why you do want a little bit of overlap sometimes when you find a claim. The only reason you don't see me doing that much is because it's very hard to do. Like, MindArc used to have the timing down where this the screen that's always up, the green screen, it would pop up and disappear. And when it disappeared, that meant it was time to drop again, assuming you were running at a normal speed. But just because of MindArc playing with agility and speed and everything like that, it's gotten a little bit different. So now you're doing it more just on the feel. I tend to go towards the less overlap because I feel like, you know, you want to try and mine a whole new area every drop, especially when you're getting no hitters. Some people, I think they like some overlap just because they want to double check an area. They think maybe there's like good stuff there that they missed. It's all about what you like personally believe in this case, because I don't think either way is 100% wrong. And again, I just run in a straight line, but you can do like a grid pattern. You go up, across, down, across, up, across, down, across. That's how like the professional miners do it, especially if they know like a really good area. They'll run that grid pattern. That way they don't have any overlap, and they'll have a map up while they're doing it. And that's how they make sure that they don't overlap, right? Ooh, we got a double right here. The double is a little bit farther away than I'd like, but I'm going to do another drop. Just see what comes of it. Dropping right by my ore claim. We can check these out too, because I should be doing a little bit better on the depth, just so you guys know. So if you look at these depths, they're about 600 to upper 600 meters, it looks like, is what we're sort of averaging. So you want to check your finder before you come here, guys, because I know some of you guys like see that I'm doing good in an area and you'll want to come. So for this area, I'd say you want a finder, probably F105 might even be a little bit under what I need for this area, because if you look, the average depth of this F105 is only 522 meters. If we're averaging 600, it's probably best that I use a finder that can get a 600 meter depth at least. So this area probably I'd want to upgrade to mine if I was going to keep mining this continuously. I'm not sure what other what big miners would recommend, but if you really want to get into like the sort of the nuances of mining, you almost want to have multiple finders, right, of multiple depths, and you use your finder based on the average depth in that area, and that way you can just sort of perfect everything, because you want your finder's average depth, average search depth, to be as close to that area's average like claim depth as possible. That's how you sort of maximize your finds. Let's see this drop, and I'm gonna just destroy myself. Yeah, there we go. I didn't find anything, so I'm gonna destroy myself by running right into this hoglow, head back, and total everything up. But yeah, there's like a whole thing to this, and there's this thing called Little Big Mining Log, I think it is, and that's always a great tool to be using. I used to use it, and to be honest, I've got nothing against it. I don't like to install third-party software, but I've got nothing against using it just because I know it's a tool that like MindArc's vetted, and everybody seems to like it. But the one thing to consider when you're using it is you do have to keep the, like, actually, I don't know how it works now, so I'm not going to say anything. I was going to say something, but just like based on how I used to play, but it's probably been like 10 years since I last used it, so I can't talk with any sort of authority about it, so I won't. Anyways, let's hit this trade terminal and see where we're at. So we went out with 27.1 PEDs. We're coming back with a nice 65 PECs in universal ammo, so keep that in mind. And in loot, we're going to do this for dramatic effect. Start dropping it in like this. Oh, with loot, we're taking a loss, it looks like. So we got 20.53 PEDs. We got about 21 PEDs. It looks like that last bit really killed me. Probably should have called it there. We took a 6 PED loss. So that's a little bit steep, to be honest, and there's no real markup on any of this stuff. Dara is the only thing with something of a markup, but there's no real big markup on this. So that was definitely a loss. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, but yeah, that was just a nice little 27 PED mining run where we just talk mining tips and everything like that. As always, if you guys like the video, feel free to hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, feel free to subscribe because you made it all this way, so you're probably going to like some of the other stuff I put out. And otherwise, just have a good day, folks. Peace.